Okay, I'm very excited. Holly Johnson is here, and you are with Growth Solutions Coaching. Is that correct?
Correct.
And I am very, very excited. We've already been going off. We should have had the cameras rolling, but this is a hot topic right now.
Yeah.
All about selling, buying homes, Eagle County. You know, I've asked you a million questions. Poor soul, you're going to get it right now because I'm so excited to learn. And I know all of us, every age group, do you see this where everyone, like you said earlier, is getting confused or maybe misinformation? Why is that right now? What is going, give us all the details.
You can't believe everything that's in the media.
Right.
And the unfortunate thing, or where I think a lot of this confusion and anxiety is coming from, is
Right.
people want to make a shift, think about trying to buy a home, and they're going, whoa, interest rates are like 6 or 7%.
Yes.
And actually on a historic norm, that's about the level playing field.
Okay.
But we have this memory of COVID and 3%, and that has created people feeling like they can't afford to upsize or downsize.
Okay.
And the reason why we're doing this wealth building seminar is because we want to help people understand that there are opportunities for you.
So awesome.
It may not, it's not going to be the 3%, but
Right.
the thing is, one of the great things about Eagle County is there's so many down payment assistance programs.
See, and
there
that's
are
something I
deed
forget.
restrictions,
Yes.
and
Okay.
interestingly, I was writing a column the other day for the Vail Daily, and it's like, you may have to compromise. You may not get your dream home
Yes.
right now, but just get in or get down.
Right.
Because the thing is that if the rate adjusts, you can always refi. And so
Right.
decide what it is that you want, and then go to a team of professionals. For instance, Bonnie Marlette, who is with Security National Mortgage,
Right.
will do a whole pro forma for you based upon your tax returns,
Oh.
what you need in order to be making or reporting.
Okay.
I'm a sole business owner, so
Right.
I try to keep my taxes as low as possible.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at buying another property, so I need to show a certain amount of income
Okay.
and how to play that game. And that's really what this panel is for, is about how you can leverage what you have.
Okay.
Where the real estate investment can pay off.
Right.
And then as you progress, which is what Rod Fishkin with Keller Williams does, is he's a real estate broker, but he's also a planner. So he works from people
Okay.
kind of from the get-go and says, okay, so what is your long-term plan?
Love that.
It's not about today, it's about where you are today, where you want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and then plan that out. And the reason that, it's like, why is a Growth Solutions coaching professional hosting this is because
Right.
I deal with finding the gaps in profitability. Find the gaps in, or the opportunities in your financial reality, and then if it's not right now, how can you plan for that by making small incremental changes?
I love
we
that.
all want
That's
tens
what I
of
was just
thousands
about
of
to say,
dollars
yes, right now, like
right,
now,
to
today,
drop
yeah.
out of the sky, and
Yes.
it's not real. And that's really where profit acceleration, it's like the stock market is.
Right.
Small incremental changes lead to compounded growth.
I love that you said that because it's, again, such a simplistic idea, but you're right. I think as a society, we always want the instant gratification, the instant thing. And you're right. You're like, just get in somewhere and then we can work with that and get to where you want to be. And I think that's brilliant because I don't think like that either.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And, Michelle Martinez is with Rise Up Planning is our financial advisor component of
Okay.
this panel on January 30th. And she works with people in just that manner. Like, where are
Okay.
you now? Where do you want to be? How can we plan for that? And the biggest place, both in profit acceleration and in your own personal financial portfolio, is look at the spending first.
Okay.
That is the biggest problem that everybody has. Same
Yes.
with my clients.
Yeah.
The first thing that we do to improve their profitability is look at their costs.
Okay.
And I have yet to not find 6 areas at least
Okay.
where people can make changes. Now,
Cool.
Cutting your mobile bill by $50 a month, which is what I did when I started pricing mine,
Yeah.
because I put myself through this every year too.
Okay.
They were going, oh, that's $50 a month, but that's $600 a year.
See, and we forget that.
Yeah.
Smart.
I cut my cable bill and I dropped $80 a month.
I need to.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just laughing because I know so many people are going to be like, Gretchen, you need to go to this. I will be there. Like, I'm going to this panel.
Yeah. Well,
It's
and
important. I mean, that's.
it's really
yeah.
important, and everybody goes, I know what I need to do. It's kind of like a diet.
Right.
But that's why coaches come into play, because we help you cut through the overwhelm and say,
Right.
let's address this first.
Right.
Let's improve your spending, because that's something that's going to carry over for the rest of your life.
Right.
And what happens, and it happens to everybody, I mean, nobody's foolproof, is, wow, I had a really great month. I think I'll go on vacation.
100%.
And it's not that you don't need or should go on vacation, but how have you planned for that instead of just pulling it out and then all of a sudden you get hit with a big bill,
Right.
doctor's bill or whatever,
Right.
and where is that money going to come from? So we have to kind of plan for that emergency fund, and then the long-term fund, and then are you going to come up with the down payment? And again, we are very blessed in Eagle County to have so many different down payment and assistance programs.
And I think you're correct in saying, because I've lived here for almost 11 years, and sometimes I forget about that. And I think it's a good reminder for everyone, because it is overwhelming, like you're saying. In this panel, it sounds like you're going to help people step by step, kind of like one step at a time. Because I think we all jump into these things and we just get so overwhelmed. And like you said, there's misinformation here and it's too much. So it sounds like this panel really will simplify and give you the right tools and the people to help you. Yeah.
Well, and the bonus is that everybody who attends has the opportunity to schedule a one-on-one with everybody on the panel,
Oh, wow.
including me. So
Oh,
if you're a
wow.
business owner or
That's
just
awesome.
kind of thinking about, how can I improve my profitability? Whether
Right.
you're a solopreneur, I work with brokers, business owners, CEOs, large and small companies.
That's awesome.
This is a free opportunity, no obligation to just say, hey, this is my biggest challenge.
Right.
For instance, for you, Gretchen,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about trying to downsize. How can I do that and have it make financial sense for me?
Right. And that's, oh my goodness, this is coming at the right time.
Yeah, right.
Well, and Holly, I wanted to ask you, so it's January 30th. You
Correct.
said, what is the information? Where is this going to be held?
So it's going to be held at
Okay.
PSI, Plumbing Services
Yes.
Inc. in Gypsum.
Awesome.
They've got a new office building, and they are being very generous in donating their training room for us
Cool.
to use this. So we've got all the technology, and it's from 11:30 to 1. We're
Okay.
buying everybody lunch.
This is a win-win-win. I'm like, people, let's go.
Well, and, we're lucky that we have people in this community who are willing to give back. And
Right.
it's really important for all of us for people to know that, yes, you can take control of your financial future,
Right.
even when it feels completely out of control.
Right.
And the most important first step you can take is just to say, I'm going to go listen. And all of us, even though we all work together and live in this world, so to speak,
Right.
gain some insights on something that we can do. And again, it's that small incremental change that can compound.
Well, and I love too, because you have such an inviting personality too, because I think sometimes people get nervous because it's such a serious conversation, obviously finances, but like you said, all of us have problems with spending, et cetera. It touches everyone. And
Yep.
so I love that. I feel like anyone that comes will feel able to talk about things freely and be open, because people are funny about money sometimes.
Well,
Right?
yeah, I was a minister's daughter, so talking about money ranked right up there with like talking about sex.
Totally,
you just
don't
don't
do
go
it.
there.
Right.
And I'm going, gee, if there was one thing, Mom and Dad, you could have really done for me.
Right.
And so I kind of figured it out along the way, which is why most people start a business, and all of these people, Bonnie and Rod and Michelle, is because we all had an experience that was
Right.
challenging for us. We found a way to overcome it, and then it helps us to help other people.
I was just about to say, because you are helping so many other people. So January 30th, PSI Plumbing
Yes.
in Eagle, correct?
Correct.
And it's free.
It's
Say
free.
that's amazing.
Yes.
And what is the time again?
11:30 to 1.
11:30 to 1. And if anyone is watching this and they want to reach out to you, is that like, do you have an email or?
Yes,
Okay.
and I'm happy to send the link for the registration form. It's free, but we are asking people to register
okay.
so that we know how many
Good to
people to
know.
count for
Yes.
lunch.
Okay.
And so it's holly@growthsolutionscoaching.com.
That's easy. Holly
It's
at
pretty easy.
growthsolutionscoaching.com.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I am very excited about this. I hope to see you there January 30th.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Thank you so
Gretchen.
much, Holly. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.